Hello everyone, I am Hema Sati Sharma, TGT Science. Students, we are discussing the chapter called Cell Structure and Function for Class 8. We were discussing in our previous lecture, we were discussing cell organelles, and today we are going to discuss the cell organelles which are called centrioles and centrosomes. So the centrioles or centrosomes play an important role while the cell is dividing. The centrioles and centrosomes are present only in animal cells and are absent in plant cells. So here you can see there is the structure of centrioles and where the centrioles are present in the cell. Lysosome. Lysosomes are also called suicidal bags. Now why they are called suicidal bags? Because they are filled with the tissue with an enzyme which dissolve tissues. Okay, now so lysosomes are rounded and these are sac-like structure and these are filled with enzymes which dissolve tissue. Therefore, they help in digestion of any foreign body and worn out cell parts. So what is lysosome doing? Lysosome is releasing an enzyme which is digesting any foreign body, and it is also digesting or dissolving the worn out parts of the cell. So here you can see this is the structure of the lysosome in the cell. So here in this animal cell you can see this is how the lysosome look like, and there are many number of lysosome. As you can observe in this cell you have these many lysosomes. This is how a lysosome look like in a 3D view. Cell division. So a cell is very small when it is formed, as we discussed that in our previous lectures also. As human body is trillion of cells made up of, right? But howsoever big is the animal, that life will be starting with a single cell. So cell is very small when it is formed. When it receives nutrition, it grows in size and it reaches to a size where it can start division. So the cell divides and form two cells. So one cell is dividing to form two cells. So now we have two cells only. Now this process is known as cell division, and the cell which are formed are known as daughter cell. So first one cell is there. When it receives nutrition, it will grow in size, and after attaining a particular size, it will divide into two cells. Now the cells which are obtained after the division will be called daughter cells. Cell division is necessary for replacement of dead cells. So cell division, one, it is necessary for replacing the dead cells. Since the cells have a small life, so cell keep on dying. So to replace dead cell, the cell need to divide and produce new cells. Millions of cells are die and replaced every second in our body. So you can see the speed. Now in our next slide we will be discussing the differences between animal cell and plant cell. As we discussed earlier also, animal cell is smaller in size whereas plant cell is larger in size. In animal cell membrane is present, but the next boundary, which is cell wall, is absent. But in plant cell, both the cell membranes and cell wall are present. In animal cell, plastids are absent. What was the plastids? Plastids were chloroplast, chromoplast, leucoplast. So you know this, you can remember very easily that chloroplast are present in plant cells. Therefore, plastids are present in plant cell whereas absent in animal cell. Now we also have studied in when we were studying vacuoles that plants have one large vacuole in the cell and animals have smaller vacuoles which are more in number. So in an animal cell, either the vacuole will be absent, or if the vacuole is present, it will be smaller in size, and it may have vacuoles in multiple numbers. Now in animals, centrioles, centrosomes and lysosomes are present, whereas in plant cell, centrioles, centrosomes and lysosomes are absent. So these are the basic 5 differences between animal cell and plant cell. So here you can see in this structure. This is the structure of the plant cell. Here cell wall made up of cellulose is present, whereas there is no second outermost covering present in the animal cell. Here you can see the cell membrane, and here also you can see the cell membrane. So in animal cell, cell wall is absent. Next you can look for the size of the vacuole. So here you can see this vacuole is so bigger in size and only 1 in number. Whereas if you see in this structure, you will identify to locate either the vacuole will be absent, or if it is present, it will be smaller in size. It is so smaller in size that we are finding a difficulty to locate it. I guess this is the lysosome. See, this is the lysosome, yellow one. Okay, now the next was the presence of centrioles and centrosomes. Now this is the lysosome. Now this is the vacuole. Okay, so here you can observe the differences between plant cell and animal cell. So through this slide we can easily observe what are the common points which are present in both the plant cells and animal cells, and the points which are different in both the cells. So here you can see in plant cell chloroplast is present, whereas it is not present here. Cell walls is present, one large central vacuole is present. Nucleus is usually pushed to the side. Why it is pushed to the side? Because you can see vacuole is such a large in size that nucleus is pushed to a side, whereas here vacuole is either present or absent, or it is in small size, so nucleus is still at the center. Rectangular in shape, whereas in animal cell lysosome are present, centrosomes are present, nucleus is usually in center, it is rounded shape, and many small vacuoles are there. Now the common feature of both the cells are endoplasmic reticulum, rough and smooth both, mitochondria, ribosome, vacuoles, Golgi apparatus, nucleus membrane, cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. So these are the common feature in both the cells, and these are the differences between both the cells. So here we conclude the chapter, and we have completed the chapter which is called cell structure and function for class 8th. I hope you understood the chapter well. Thank you.